I can't believe it myself. Suddenly I'm up on top of the world. It should have been somebody else. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Just like the light of a new day, hit me from out of the blue, breaking me out of the spell I was in, making all of my wishes come true. Believe it or not, I'm walking on air. I never thought I could feel so free. Flying away on a wing and a prayer. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me. Who could it be? Believe it or not, it's just me.
The man's name is Harvey Locke. Now, we don't have a thick file on this one. Locke, Harvey, security guard, several assault arrests, dishonorable discharge from the Army, pro-war agitator, one misdemeanor arrest, defacing a Bolshoi ballet poster, charter subscriber to a mercenary newsletter.
Old page Turner Carlyle.
Am I boring you, Maxwell? I'm so relieved. Mr. Locke was found unconscious in a wrecked truck near Fault Line, California. He is now in the local medical facility in stable condition. In the truck with him was a MAC-10 type submachine gun with silencer, the same type recently stolen from a federal armory. This man is our only lead to a mercenary, gun-running, terrorist possibility. I want the rest of those automatic weapons, and I want the people dealing them. I need a self-reliant, courageous agent who can blend in with that right-wing fringe and come up with some answers. Spectacular. Just spectacular. Now, of course, the investigating agent will come in contact with a number of people who have been in contact with Locke. And there's a little more about that. Mr. Locke has somehow managed to contract a contagious and virulent disease. He's in the Fault Line General Hospital under quarantine.
Kind of disease.
Well, I don't know. It could be Legionnaires, bubonic, Rocky Mountain spot and fever. Now, of course, the agent is going to be protected by inoculations, to some degree.
Well, well, would you look at this? The elite of the Bureau backed off by a bug you can't even see. I don't know what this outfit's coming to. Mr. Carlyle, I want this case. I like it a lot. I eat bugs for breakfast.
All right, Maxwell. Come to my office.
Powder puff derby.
Why are you doing this, Maxwell? You trying to get some kind of a merit badge out of me or something? Because I'll tell you straight, as far as I'm concerned, never mind the bacteriological angle, that doesn't rate any brownie points.
Yeah, you really were up to your eyeballs in volunteers, weren't you? Must have been a real difficult decision.
Don't get your nightie in an uproar.
As far as I'm concerned, this is just another job. What's in that one?
Dengue fever, plague, black tongue.
Oh, well, with all this stuff, Ought to be covered for everything but an IRS audit.
You're finally paying off on a fight? I don't believe it.
That's right. A bet's a bet. I lost, you won.
Yeah, 3 months ago. Why now?
Why not? Sorry.
Thanks, Spiegel.
Guts out and move, Bill.
Huh? Oh, well, wasn't much competition.
I was with you until I realized I couldn't hold a cover with those vigilante tackies you'll be with. I'm all Ivy League. You can spot that from the bleachers.
Well, that's the kind of curse you have to live with, I guess.
So we haven't always gotten along. I still admire and respect you. You're the sinew, the bowels of the old line bureau. Maybe the last.
So long, Sharp.
So long, Bill.
Thanks, I'll see you. Bye, Bill. Okay, girls. Anyway.
Take care of yourself.
Watch him! Watch him! Watch him! Hey, I got him! I got him! Hey! Wait a minute. You weren't set. That was our defense in charge.
Oh, come on, Tony. I was too set. Let me have that. Whoa.
Oh, man, you fouled him. Oh, what are you doing now? Kissing up the teacher? Great.
Hey, man, I ain't kissing up to nobody. What I'm doing is I'm getting sick and tired of eating your elbow, Villicana.
Okay. A way to work out some tension. Now let's play some ball.
I think you some first-class killer or something, punks?
Hey.
Smooth move.
Oh, shut up.
You guys happy? Nice right hand, Tony.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, you know, Mr. H, man, I saw the whole thing. I could testify for you. Or, Tony, or, maybe even Kyler, you know? My stand is open, man. I'm taking bids.
I'm trying to teach you guys how to reason without force.
Yeah, some people you just can't reason with, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, you all right, Mr. H? I mean, he hit you really hard.
Thank you, Rhonda. I'm just fine.
Okay, Villicana, hit the showers. That's 15 yards for clip, and I saw the whole shot, Ralph. That's called aggravated assault. It draws 2.5 to 5. You know, Villicana, they got this terrific youth authority up in the mountains. They got swings and a slide and teeter-totters and 200 hard case morons for you to play with.
My man, Maxwell. You know, just the other day I was saying, where is that great guy, Maxwell? He's been around enough, you know?
President of my fan club, Ralph. Can I see you for a second? Don't go away, kiddo. We got unfinished business. Boy, he gave you some shot there, Ralph. I saw that. You went down like a sack of meal. I couldn't believe it. Okay. Now, kid, I'm in trouble. I need help. A lot of it right now, if not sooner.
Happiness is a warm pistol. That's a nice piece of American trivia.
Yeah, isn't that terrible? I told him pistola, and they left the A off, the creeps. All right, now look. I'm on to something real big here. Gun running. Maybe hundreds of boxes of ammunition. Maybe grenade launchers, maybe super sophisticated weaponry. Big-time stuff.
You're such a bad liar, Bill.
I am not. I'm a wonderful liar.
Maybe got hundreds of weapons, maybe grenade launchers. 3 maybes and you're out, Bill.
Well, maybe, what I wanted to say was, well, we found one of the guns.
Oh, Bill, one of the guns. Come on, don't you think that's a little small for a suit class problem?
Well, maybe I'm holding something back on you here. I don't like to hit you with a ton of bricks every time, right off the bat.
Gee, that's awful nice of you, Bill. Well, why don't you give it to me straight, because I got major plans with Pam for this weekend, okay?
She was real sick last week, and we've really been trying to get away.
The guy that we got the gun from is in Fault Line Hospital, Fault Line, California, and it may be very difficult to get him to talk.
Because he's dead?
He's in quarantine.
He's in quarantine. Gee, that's a point for my side. Why is he in quarantine?
Well, because he's sick. That's about as much as I can give you now, Ralph. If you just trust me, I'm telling you, this is a major league illness.
Bye.
Maybe plague. I didn't want to break this on you right at the beginning, all at once and everything, but the clock is ticking out there, and maybe this disease is getting out of hand. And with all due respect to your plans with the counselor for this weekend, I think we better get on this thing before it turns into something we can't handle. Now, I'm going to bring the car around. We'll stop by your house and pack, right? Right.
Did I say yes? No, I didn't say yes. Plague? Plague? I mean, like really a plague?
All I know is the guy's lying in the fault line hospital, taking his lunch through a tube. The doctors up there are panicked, and we're on a condition red alert.
Bill, with a plague, I mean, it's very contagious. If you come in contact with someone who has the plague, you in turn get the plague.
Not always. Anyway, Maxwell's have always been real healthy. My uncle never even caught a cold. I never do either, so I figure the old Maxwell family immune system ought to hold up pretty good.
Yeah, but I get colds real easy, Bill. I mean, if Kevin brings a cold home from school, boom, I got it. I'm sick.
Come on, Ralph, get real. You got the suit. You're covered. There's no sweat.
Yeah, but how do I know the suit's gonna protect me? I don't know if the space guys put a plague resistor in this suit.
Those are very, very sharp little intergalactic green guys, Ralph. You think they design a set of jammies with no immune system? Oh, come on, don't be silly.
But I mean, what about you, Bill? You're not wearing a suit. I'd be worried about you.
I knew you were gonna say that. So I stopped by our medic's office on the way out of the building and took a whole Class A battery of shots. I'm okay. I'm plague-proof.
You took a series of shots?
Yeah, the whole panel. Arm's real sore.
Well, gee, Bill, don't you think it'd be nice if you took a moment and dropped me by the medic so I could have some shots, too?
Oh, that's a wonderful idea. I'll just run you by Carlisle and say, please give my high school teacher friend some plague shots, because I'm taking him with me on this super secret government mission. Ralph, he would cash my check for me right there.
Yeah, but...
I know how you feel. I do. Nobody wants his tongue to swell up and turn black, throat close up on him, leaders in his throat all drawn up, spinal column goes into spasm and locks. You die in a cold sweat. Nobody wants that.
Those are the symptoms?
Well, yeah, according to these pamphlets here. Okay, now, these paramilitary types love to hang out at gun ranges. There's a big one just outside of Fault Line. I checked it in the phone book. We'll take potluck and start there. Remember, we're looking for military haircuts, right-wing politics.
And swollen tongues.
Oh, Ralph, maybe you'd care to wait in the car? If you would, I'd understand.
Would you, Bill? Gee, that's such good news.
Oh, just keep the old sarcasm coming. Keep it on. I love it. Okay, a little black coffee, please.
Para mí también.
Never see old Harvey Locke up here? Told me once that he used to shoot here.
I ain't never heard of no Harvey Locke.
Where do we check in?
Check in with Smitty. Down there in the range, the guy with the red cap.
Okay. Right.
Ah! Boy, that's hot.
It's $1.20.
$1.20. Of course, the best way to stay safe is never eat or drink anything in a contaminated area. They taught us that in Korea. Always made good sense to me.
What'd those two want?
I don't know. Asked me about some guy I never heard of.
Yeah, no kidding. What guy?
A guy named Locke.
Thanks.
It's all right.
This is real. I'm at the gun club. Someone just tapped into our line.
Everybody had short haircuts. Everybody had right-wing politics. Bill, I felt like I was in a Marine Corps recruiting line.
Well, you poke around a little, stir up some dust, throw your bread upon the waters, maybe you reel in a mackerel. First thing we do is call Carlisle.
Bill, that's Pam's car.
What? Are you sure?
There she is.
I don't want the counselor in this neighborhood. This is a possible plague area.
Well, I don't know, Bill. I told Rhonda to leave a message with her that she was only supposed to call here, though.
You told Rhonda about fault line? Ralph, this is a C1 security. That's C1. That is a no communication perimeter, no backup, silence operational procedure.
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
Gotcha.
No, don't. I just had coffee.
Counselor, you gotta get out of here. No ifs or buts.
Hi, Bill. Happiness is a warm puppy. A warm pistol is obscene.
I know. I told him Pistola. They let the A off. Now, Ralph, she's gotta go, right?
Right. You can't stay here.
Look, I am part of this team. And quite frankly, I resent having to hear third hand about what you and Bill are up to.
Third? What are you talking third hand?
Well, Rodriguez told me that Rhonda told him that the two of you were up here.
Why don't we put it on Radio Free Europe? Pam, this is AAA security.
Bill, go to your room. I'll talk to Pam, okay?
Okay. I'll go call Carlisle and the doctor and see what kind of contamination containment we got here. Goodbye, counselor.
What is wrong with him? I've never seen him like that. The what?
It's probably a reaction to the series of shots that he just took.
Series of what?
Come on, let's go to your room. Pam, you've got to get out of here. Now, we were at the gun club. Now, I don't know, but there were probably guys there that were in contact with this Harvey Locke, see?
Harvey who?
He's in quarantine here at a hospital in Fault Line, see? Now, Bill says he thinks he has the plague.
The what?
Well, he's all isolated, Pam. He's all isolated. Now, I'm betting the house that the space guys put a plague resistor in the suit, but I mean, you're walking around here unprotected.
There's no answer. Ralph! Ralph! Bill!
Oh, now, Ralph, tell me what's going on here. You're undressing in front of everybody. Oh, Ralph!
Have you seen a blue sedan with a white top? Hey! This is an emergency!
You watch this. You won't see any better.
formation! Tension!
Eddie! My God, you are the best! I don't know where this great country went wrong. Maybe it was Korea. Now look at you men. I can see the heritage of the individual fighting man in each and every one of you. America needs an example. What a small band of brave men can accomplish. The Greek heroes who held the pass at Thermopylae were such men. The men at Valley Forge were such men. You are such men. I am humble at being your commander-in-chief. I salute you. Dismiss the men.
Platoon! Dismiss!
Who are you, mister? You're a man, huh? Uncuff him.
You got a real cute bivouac going for you here, don't you? Yeah, not bad. Nice spit and polish outfit. Couple of squads, fully automatic, jump boots and stat lines. Not bad. Of course, some of these guys are a little long in the tooth, but I'm sure they're very fit.
They're fit. They're brave and they're ready. Had more men like that in this country, we wouldn't be having our noses shoved in the sand by those oil-wealthy sheiks. All right, Maxwell, William. What are you doing here in fault line while you ask your questions about Harvey Locke? I don't ask questions twice, mister. I ask them once. If I don't get good answers, I drop the hammer.
Then you're real stupid, mister. You waste a Fed, and you draw an awful lot of heat you really don't need right now. I don't think you're that dumb.
And you don't know what's going on here, do you? I mean, you have no idea what's at stake.
You have no idea how many people I got backing me up. I was bait. We followed your boy in here. Yeah, you're surrounded, Sparky.
Your perimeter is 6 deep in National Guard SWAT teams right now. You're on the scope.
You're not fooling around with country cops. This is big-time federal business.
We'll just see how big time. Bring him. Give us a reading.
Nothing along a 2-mile perimeter, sir.
Nice try, Maxwell, but you're out here all alone. Smallpox, so you do know.
Blip on the screen, sir.
About time. Had me worried there.
It's the smallest blip I ever saw.
It's our advanced stealth unit.
It's off the screen, sir.
Electronic contact of the fence, sir. About a quarter mile south of the main gate.
Activate the perimeter defense. Go to brown alert.
They're hitting us from all sides, sir.
Bring him with us, Rio. Take off. Sergeant, we're evacuating!
Hands are up! Move!
You sure you want him along, sir? I want him.
Holding at 10,000 feet, sir.
All right, mister. I'm still waiting for answers.
We'll get comfortable. I got the silver and the bronze, the world-class silence.
Hang him out! All right, this is it. Talk. We know you know about the smallpox. What else did Harvey tell you? I'm gonna give you 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop him!
You never know when you might fly. all behind and don't know why. Sometimes it only takes a sad goodbye to know how bad you want to stay. Don't let me down when I call, 'cause it's just too far to fall. And this time I can't make it on my own. Oh!
Thank you, Ralph.
Bill, you all right? What's wrong with your knees?
Fear. Or I'm drunk.
No, you're not drunk.
Then I'm alive. Thank you, Ralph. Thanks very much.
It's okay. Beat over.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, but see, I had already bit the bullet, Ralph. I was dead, and so I really got to thank you.
Gee, I thought there were some houses out here somewhere.
I had a lot of close calls, you know, but there were nothing but through holes, nothing. This was end of the road, belly up time, over the Great Divide.
I could have sworn there were houses out here.
You know, your life doesn't flash on you, but you get weird thoughts. I was thinking about the little green guys, and where do we go from here?
Bill, here comes a truck. Why don't you see if you can buy us a ride, all right?
Oh, yeah, I'm rambling on like I don't know what.
Rambling on like some kind of terrific guy that's had a mind-boggling experience.
Ralph, listen.
Bill.
Listen.
You're welcome.
Okay, thanks. Okay.
Sir?
What's
going on here?
Sir, this is official government business. We got to commandeer this vehicle.
It's okay. We're from the LA Bureau.
Sounds like you're getting back home.
Well, I hope so. I hope that's it. My tongue is really raw and starting to flop a little bit.
Swollen tongue?
Every time I say she sells seashells, it feels like, well, I don't know, but I'm sure I could say that clearer and faster about 3 hours ago, Pam.
Ralph, you think you're getting smallpox or something, don't you?
Oh, come on, Pam. No, absolutely not. I don't think I have anything of the sort. What do you take me for, some kind of a hypochondriac or something? Come on.
Okay, open up. It's free fall, Maxwell, the famous leaper.
Hi, Bill.
Oh, boy, I don't know. This thing is really starting to snowball. Carlisle won't even talk to me. Gave me a no SW, no ComCom.
Whatever that is.
Security West, no communications command. It's a lock. There's no radio, no telephone communications. We got to get back to L.A. Something big is going down. Maybe the smallpox is starting to spread. He wouldn't tell me.
Hey, Bill, look at my tongue here. I think it's beginning to swell up a little bit. See,
Take 2 aspirin and call me in the morning. Let's go.
Hey, you know, I don't want to worry anybody, but I think I'm getting some of the symptoms that I read about in that pamphlet. You know, I'm trying to be brave about the whole thing, okay? But I think my tongue's beginning to swell up here, and I have postnasal drip.
You've got the counselor's cold. And you tried to chug-a-lug steaming hot coffee out at the gun range. Ralph, this is the home stretch. We got a paramilitary cretin with 20 guys in full combat gear flying over Southern California doing I don't know what. Maybe we got a killer bug loose here. You can't go tapioca on me now, Ralph.
You're right. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You're absolutely right. I mean, the coffee I had out there was scalding. You're right. You're absolutely right. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm acting silly. I'm walking around here like some kind of a dead man.
Counselor, we take my car. Come back for yours.
Smallpox is an acute, highly contagious viral disease initiated by sudden severe constitutional symptoms. There is no cure, no treatment, and has a 40% fatality rate. It can lead to blindness, loss of hearing.
What?
Loss of and red blotches on the scalp, ears, and neck. Let's see. Here. The disease is considered to be extinct. No cases have been reported for more than 7 years.
Then why were all those guys inoculated against smallpox?
Does it say anything there about muscle aches or pains or anything like that?
Symptoms, yes. Sweats, fever, and severe head, neck, and spinal aches.
Oh, boy. Hey, gang, I got smallpox.
Ralph, are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure. You think I would make something like this up? I mean, I turn my neck like this. Pam, I get this incredible ache down my spine when I turn like this.
Ralph, will you please cut it out?
Talk about blotches. Look at this blotch right there. See this blotch right there, Pam?
Where?
Right there. Can you see it?
Oh, my God, Bill. Maybe it is a little red.
Isn't that about where Villicana hung the right cross on you, Ralph?
Yeah.
Then will you please cut it out? I can't keep giving out free medical advice and drive the car at the same time. Makes my eyes water.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I got to get my act together here.
It happens, okay? Now, we got it straight. We just have to keep our act together.
Right.
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 No, I mean, what do you mean?
I mean, Harvey Locke died. He had smallpox. Now, the United Health Organization is right on top of this, but this is top security because we could panic the whole country. If there isn't enough vaccine to inoculate Pasadena, never mind the whole United States, they'd be rioting.
Oh, boy. I'm sure glad I got my shot when I did.
What shot?
The battery of shots I got this morning right here.
Well, there was no smallpox among those. I mean, why would we inoculate an agent against a disease that's presumed non-existent?
Well, you mean I don't have any, I've been poking around out there in the, and I don't have any protection of any kind?
I guess not.
Oh, okay. Okay. All right, well, I'm not gonna let no little bug back me off of a case now. The old Maxwell immune system is on the ready alert, and I'm still on this case.
Crack of dawn tomorrow, you've got to see a man named Kelly at the United Health Organization. He's the one who's got the best shot at evaluating the information we've got so far.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. See, one of the first symptoms, never mind. Sudden sweats. Oh, boy, look at that. Swollen tongue. There. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Seashells by the seashore. I wonder if it gets numb.
He just drank out of that. Hi, Bill. How's it going?
I think it's starting to swell up.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time, sir.
Sergeant, attack platoon! Fallen! Time. Been time, Rio. A long time coming. Our enemies have brought this great country of ours to its knees, but we're gonna put a stop to that. About face! Men, we're gonna give these camel jockeys a dose of God's own medicine. And when they're crawling on their bellies, with their swollen tongues dragging in the sand, let them try to drink their oil. Boom out. Saddle up! On the double! It's a proper way to die. Sir? What a samurai warrior says before he goes into battle. You believe in reincarnation, Rio?
Haven't thought about it much, sir.
I do. I know. I was with the Lord Asano. I was the chief of his bodyguard. That was 300 years ago. I had the privilege of revenging his death. 47 of us committed seppuku. I struck off the heads of 46 of my comrades. I was the last to die. It was a fine moment. I'm about to lead these brave men into deadly battle. Let's go.
Well, kid, you might as well know Harvey Locke just died.
Smallpox?
Yeah, they checked his culture every way. Yeah, he had it all right. Carlisle says that there isn't enough vaccinations available, and this thing is going to spread like wildfire. The worst case scenario is 40% of the work could die. St. Peter's going to have to put on more buses.
You know, I got it, Bill.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I think I got it, too.
Oh, Bill.
Well, Peter Piper picks a peck is easier to say than she sells seashells, but it's different.
slur, it's welling up on me. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I can feel it.
You know, Bill, I've been thinking about this. Now, you can either go out sniveling and whining and acting like a coward, or you can go out the other way, brave, undaunted, smiling. You know, I think I'd rather be the kind of guy that people, when they think back and remember me, they say, hey, that guy was okay, you know? He didn't snivel or whine. He was a class act.
Isn't 6th Street the next stoplight?
Who cares?
You don't have it.
We're dying over here.
You don't know what it
I don't
feels
want to
like.
die.
Oh, brother.
The one thing you've given us is that all these paramilitary personnel had smallpox vaccination marks on their arms. Oh, and that this bunker was aware of the disease. That means that Locke died of smallpox because he got a bad ampule of the vaccine. He would die quickly because the virus was injected directly into his veins. Maybe this thing is containable.
Why would a paramilitary commander inoculate 20 of his men against a disease that didn't exist?
I don't know. Until yesterday, it wasn't in existence. But we do have the virus in quarantine labs in 3 locations throughout the world.
Why? Why keep something as deadly as that?
For study. If another case broke out, we needed to do research.
Is one of these labs with the viruses in Southern California?
As a matter of fact, yes. There's one in our lab in Needles.
Well, there's your answer right there. This guy, Bunker, he wants that bug. He's gonna use it against third world countries, enemies of the United States. He hates them. Put it in their water supply, drop it out of an airplane. He's a dangerous maniac, this guy.
We gotta stop him, Bill, somehow.
Dr. Kelly, Ralph and Bill think that maybe they are developing the symptoms of smallpox.
Yeah, we certainly have it, Doctor. I probably shouldn't even be sitting here. I should be in quarantine somewhere.
Me too. I'm getting hot flashes here, sweats, double vision. Pulse here is right up over the top.
Of course. You're joking.
Well, we feel we should keep our sense of humor, but certainly, Doctor, we're not joking.
You were only up there yesterday afternoon. The symptoms for smallpox don't manifest themselves for at least 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
2 weeks?
Feeling better, Bill? Ralph?
Well, we should get back out in the field and try and head him off.
Yeah, absolutely, right now.
How can I help?
Get on the phone. Call that lab in Needles and put them on a red alert.
That's funny. Something's wrong. I can't reach the lab. The phone lines to Needles must be out.
Red and blue choppers, take the main gate. We'll go in the back.
Okay, Ralph, I'm gonna stay on Carlisle, get us some backup. You go for the virus.
Right.
You know where the lab is?
It's somewhere near Needles. I'll find it.
my supervisor, Carlisle. Tell him attack in progress on the United Health Lab in Needles. Paramilitary group going after the smallpox virus there. I need some transportation airborne.
Well, there's a helicopter on the roof pad. I should put in a requisition, but we won't worry about that.
Mr. Carlisle, please.
Right over that hill! You're becoming immortal, Rio!
Something? I wish I did.
I got a real bad feeling. Stay quiet.
Hold it right there. Hands up.
Move. Well, well, surprise, surprise, still alive. That's right, you can't kill him. Oh, boy, that's it. What happens if it breaks in here?
The lab is airtight. It'd be contained in this area.
Bunker, give it up. The FBI and half of the military is out there in a minute.
You sang that song before, Maxwell. No!
Over and across the wall. Back to basic training, babies.
I am lost. There is no death. We know that.
Okay, Bill, I'll slip out the back before the troops get here.
Where's your gas mask?
Oh, I don't bother with that stuff, Carlisle. Okay, boys and girls, all clear. Boy, oh boy, the Bureau gets the smiley faces on this one.
How'd you do this all by yourself, Maxwell?
Carlisle, I don't know how you're going to be able to write this one up so it doesn't get a commendation.
I can't figure you out. You're a hot dog, you're a showboat, and a rule breaker.
No, I don't break my rules, Carlisle. I just break yours. And while I'm all hot with the big brass, I'm putting in for 2 weeks vacation, too. What do you think of that?
play some gin, huh?
Oh, you're cute. My favorite hypochondriac.
Hey, I was really dying there. I mean, I was all consumed.
Consumed?
Yeah, I had a fever and had short breath, like right now. Consumed with lust.
Don't touch my pieces.
Keep 'em where they belong.
So, how do you like the last day of your 2-week vacation, Bill? Huh?
You did this to me on purpose.
I wouldn't want to get in trouble with the top brass. No, your friends. You wanted 2 weeks off, you got them.
I don't mind throwing a couple of chess games.
Throwing?
Do you know how short-handed we are at the academy, Bill? You'd lose your best agent for spite.
I could sleep nights.
You know, this hasn't been a bad 2 weeks, has it? No classroom, no kids, no legal briefs, a chance for some very insightful dialogue.
You know, I have a feeling we're the only two people in here who feel that way.
You think so?
Mm-hmm.
Ladies and gentlemen, can I have your attention for just a minute? I just talked to the state medical examiner, and he said that as long as none of you are having any manifestations or symptoms of any kind, he's going to agree to end the quarantine. So, I should have all of your releases ready shortly. But, as you all know, this bug can start with just a sneeze, and it takes 2 weeks for incubation. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, and good luck.
The sideburns are really offensive.
How was your vacation, Bill?
That's not funny. You two guys spent the whole 2 weeks in the audio-visual room with the door locked, watching the same Tom and Jerry cartoon. We're not dummies out here. I have to throw gin games, chess games, mahjong, checkers to Carlisle. He starts talking about reassigning me up to the training academy. Some vacation. Might as well caught the old killer microbe.
Sure!
It's just the counselor's cold. It's just a little head cold. Come on.
Let's go watch cartoons.